all tied up, and this first set is dead even.
Unbelievable combination.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a great spot.
Hello, and welcome to the 2025-26 APTA Tour. We're live from the Huntington Country Club in Huntington, New York, bringing you the 2025 Long Island Duane Hayden Invitationals. With live streaming brought to you by the APTA membership and our tour presenting sponsor, Corient. Tournament support has also been provided by the following local sponsors: Long Island Platform Tennis Association and Master Athletics. I'm Mike Raleigh alongside Guy Moore, bringing you the men's semifinal action between Ethan Leon and Louis Volclair versus Danny Casquero and Alex Theiler. Our umpire for the match is Mike Kopchinsky. Guy, welcome to the booth.
I tell you what, Mike, it's a great night in Long Island. These courts sit down really, really low, and the ball's going to play heavy and damp. I called the quarterfinal match with Volclair and Leon. I mean, they won that match in 33 minutes against a very, very tough team. But I tell you what, they play fast, they play quick. I don't expect anything different here. I don't expect this match to be one of those matches where there's 200 or 300 ball points. It's gonna be playmaking and shot making, and you know that's just how the game's changed. You have all these young players. You got a guy in Ethan Leon who just introduced our players. He's in the top left of our screen. He's the director of paddle at Waynesboro and Philly. You got Louis Volclair and I'll let the Himsky introduce our players.
Louis Volclair. Theiler won the spin and they were
What you're going to see from Leon and Volclair is the new wave of paddle. You're going to see offense on both sides. You're going to see a lot of transitional moving forward from Casquero and Theiler. They better be ready to volley well. If they're not ready to volley well, I think they should give up the net. I mean, these guys are going to bring it from all sides of the court. The other thing is, Mike, if they hit a lot of balls hard into the screens, you're going to see a lot of offensive screen drives from Leon and Volclair. And Volclair also will, off the screens, cut a lot of balls off his forehand and backhand. He hits down on them and puts so many RPMs, so they got to be careful with the speed off the screens.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting here. We've got Leon to serve to start the match.
And you'll see with Leon too, over the past couple weeks, he hits a ton of rollers, and his rollers have I can't even explain it to you, Mike. They have a ton of bite on them. If you're live at the match, you would hear the ball bite the court when it hits. And what happens with that is it puts if you're on the baseline, where Casquero and Theiler are now, I mean, it just puts a ton of pressure on you to play defense instead of thinking about tactics and offense.
You just kind of staying alive, right? I mean, with that heavy roller.
Yeah, and not only that, but Leon in the past couple weeks, and I say there you see the roller right there, right? What I've noticed about Leon in the past couple weeks, because I've called a bunch of his matches, is he started to cut and spin overheads too, so you're just not sure what he's going to do. And And Mike, that's exactly what I was talking to you about when you hit the ball hard to Volclair. It comes up above his head, he will cut down on it and slice, and you saw the velocity that he hit that at, right?
Yeah, he tattooed that thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, for Theiler and Casquero to win this match, they're going to have to play a lot of balls in the middle, and they're going to have to play a lot of balls slow. In other words, they're going to have to be out here for a couple hours to win this match. I don't see it going any other way.
Well, as you had mentioned, Guy, that Casquero or Leon and Volclair, they beat the number 2 seed in just over a half hour. You know, and that's hard to do. And then looking back in the draw, they played a 3-set match before that. So either they found a rhythm. Sounds like they really found the rhythm in their last match.
Yeah, and not only that, but they played flawless. I mean, not taking anything from Burris and Nieto. I mean, they just played flawless. So, and early on here too. I mean, you see Casquero and Theiler. I mean, slowing it down, lobbing well. But that's exactly what Leon does. Do you see how quick he closed there?
Boy.
And Mike, not only that, but to close out well and have soft hands like that, that's absolutely ridiculous. So early on, tempo-wise, you're seeing what Volclair and Leon want to do. I mean, they will play extremely quick. And I tell you who's impressed me more than anybody in this tournament, because Louis Volclair's been around a while, is how well he adapts to playing with different partners. This is a new partnership, Leon and Volclair. And Mike, you just saw Leon like in front of the service line there, right? Forcing that volley.
Volley error, yeah.
And Volclair will give that up. That will give the middle up to Leon all day long to let him hit that forehand.
Boy, Casquero and
Mikey, how would you describe Volclair's forehand? Like the whipping motion of it. It's you know what I mean?
Quick.
When you yeah. It's got a lot of whip, right?
Just pulls the trigger in it. Oh, what a get off the nick.
Wow.
Volclair made that look easy, Guy. I mean, 2 balls dead into the corner, and then a nice drive off the back screen through the middle to take the net. It's pretty impressive.
And let's talk about our players too. I mean, Leon at Waynesboro in Philly, Volclair, director of rackets at Ridgewood Country Club in Jersey. You know, Theiler at Pelham Country Club in New York. I mean, and you see the soft hands of Leon there, right?
Well, I like how he's using all 4 quadrants of the court when he's at the net. You know, he's using the heavy drives or drive overheads, the droppers, really not letting Casquero and Theiler feel comfortable in that backcourt. It's pretty impressive.
Well, the main thing is, if you're going to drive against Leon and Volclair, they better be standing on the service line. If you're going to drive against them and they're standing on the net, balance, it's just going to, the matchup is not going to favor you. And that's exactly what happened in the last match. You don't want to play fast with these guys. They're playing faster than anyone I've seen in the game, other than like a Nunez Powers. I mean, they are playing fast as well as I've ever seen it play fast. There it is. You can't drive that ball.
Yeah.
Right, Mike?
Well, they're quickly proving your theory is not a theory here.
Well, it won't be a theory for anyone if they keep driving when they're standing on top of the net. They just can't. And that goes with any paddle match, Mike. When you have a team standing balanced on top of the net, they're saying, I want to volley. And you've just got to lob the ball. I mean, you've got to make sure you keep them soft.
Good, to your point right there, you notice how Leon drove that ball when he was at a target that was 3 steps off the net.
Well, here's the other thing about Leon and Volclair. There's no safe place to hit the ball. So the only safe place, in my opinion, to hit the ball is soft and deep to the screens. Because if it comes off quick off the wires, they can create offense off the screens. If you don't hit it to the right spot off the deck, I mean, and notice how much time in between points have they taken? None, right? They like to play quick. And Leon's been doing that all day, Mike. He will shrink the middle, but he will never lunge and reach for a ball that Volclair can easily cover. You see where he is. Look at the pressure, right?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
You see some shot making here from Theiler too. I mean,
that's a great backhand. Great backhand.
He has hit
from Theiler.
2 or 3 winning drives here in the last 2 points.
And notice Volclair hitting. Mike, here's the thing about Volclair right there. He hit that ball with 0 expectation of coming in, just to let Leon do what he does. I mean, they just complement each other so well. It's a new partnership. It's, from my opinion, I mean, everybody better slow it down against him, because they're not going to play fast. Not today.
And when you say slow down, what do you mean by that?
I actually think they give up the net. I actually think they just lob as much as they can, because the longer the points go, the more it favors them. The shorter the points go, the more it favors Volclair and Leon. I mean, just look the spins and how quick it is. The more they drive, the more Leon and Volclair love it.
They're kind of feeding off that pace. You know, and I think the other thing too is, if you're going to play fast, you have to play fast better than your opponents.
100%.
Right?
For sure.
So with Theiler and Casquero right now, they're trying to play fast, yet they're coming in second on a lot of these quick points. And
well, and you know, and the last match that Volclair and Leon played, I mean, again, I've referenced it and I've said it a couple times, but it was 33 minutes. When's the last time you played a 33-minute paddle match in the quarterfinals in RT? It just doesn't happen, right?
yeah.
So the answer is slow it down, or just hope they don't play as well. But these guys have no fear. I mean, they will keep playing, and they're going to ride the roller coaster, meaning like, hey, I'm cool with just what you saw from Leon there. Miss a volley, so what?
4 games to love, first set.
I mean, the percentages favor them. And this looks like a lot very similar than the last match. And Mike, you know what makes them so good is their volleys. Their volleys are ridiculous.
Well, yeah, it's very impressive
12-30.
how, I mean, Casquero and Theiler are hammering the ball, and these volleys are like nothing's happening.
Well, not only that too, but how good are the forehand volleys from Leon and Volclair? Look at them there. They're just standing there, side by side, balanced. Watch. And every time the ball's being driven, they're not moving, they're not lunging. And if a ball gets hit through them, they're quick enough to play it off the screen. Look how balanced they are. That looked like your waterfall, Mikey. Is that your waterfall?
Wow, what a great drop shot.
Slow it down there. See what I mean? That ball's just hit heavy, and they just let it go. I mean, that's what I mean by Volclair. I mean,
wow.
Just sneaky good. That ball, by the way, that ball was way below the plane of the net, right?
That is shot maker extraordinaire right there. Wow.
See this roller he's hitting right now? Watch, that's 3 in a row. It's just constant pressure. And by the way, too, Mike, look how, from a positioning standpoint, how in tune Leon and Volclair are. I mean, there is no miscommunication. Zero. So right there, technical or tactical mistake, I mean, 100% tactical. I mean, Leon's standing on top of the net. That ball goes there. I mean, he was going to drop it anyways. You see where Leon is? And notice, too, he never looks back at Volclair. Never even turns his head. You know why? Because they have a game plan. He knows where he's going to hit it.
And I think, you know, that's a great lesson for those that are watching at home. You don't turn and watch your partner hit. You are locked on your opponents, paying attention to the trouble that may come from in front of you, not turning and watching your partner hit that overhead.
For sure. See how quick Leon closes there. Oh, that's great.
Great spot.
Game, Casquero Theiler. Leon Volclair leads 4 games to 1, first set.
Corient is excited to partner with the APTA because whether as advisors to our members or as members themselves, they are already part of the APTA community. Learn more at www.corient.com, the official wealth sponsor of the APTA. What do you think, Mike? You're coaching. Tell me what we do.
Boy, oh boy, I think if I'm down 1-4 against Leon and Volclair, like you said, length of point is your best friend.
Yeah, I
you
agree.
know, they've gotten a foothold here into this match a little bit. They're down 1-4, but
15 all.
you know, length of point is probably their best friend right now. And that might mean being a little more selective on the balls you drive.
I still like that from Volclair. I mean, he wasn't going as forward as much as he usually does, but I mean, he's been hitting that. You know what it is about Volclair's forehand, Mike? It's a slap shot. I mean, he just slaps it.
and it's his offense. Oh, I love that.
40-30.
He said to Volclair, hold my beer. Watch this cut back in.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Casquero with a great shot.
Oh, and that's what it's going to have to come down to. It's going to have to come down a little shot making too.
Leon Volclair lead 4-2 first set.
Well, and I said it in the earlier match. I mean, you got to get used to the speed and pace. I mean, a lot of teams aren't used to the way that Leon and Volclair are playing. I mean, it's fast.
Oh yeah.
That's a good look, though.
15.
These guys could be right back in it.
Yeah, and you know, it's when you're playing at such a pace, the big question is it sustainable? You know, are
Right.
Leon and Volclair, are they able to keep that riding that high level of quick? You know,
Oh, I think they are. I mean, they're gonna live and breathe by this tactic. And notice there, like Volclair, he's only looking to volley in one area. If the ball's outside his volley window, he's just letting it go. He didn't even flinch at that ball. I mean, how good is that forehand volley? How quick does Leon close the net, Mike? Look at that. Even though he missed it, he's there.
30.
that was a great drive from Casquero. I mean, he went a little bit higher and took the pace off of it.
I think it was
And
a
that-
great shot.
You know, I think that would be something I'd put into the mix as well.
Forehand volley. Question for you, Mike. Do you think Volclair and Leon slow it down here when they're at the net, or no? I mean, they kind of are, right?
Yeah, we're not seeing as quick, but you know, I think in the last 4, 5, 6 points, they don't look as structured while they're at the net, if that makes sense to you. You know, there've been a
Leon.
couple balls, Leon and Volclair, where a couple balls that I'd like to see them get back to where, you know, they were much more disciplined in their positioning.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I just don't think they're used to playing long points. You know, they just haven't. Great covering.
Boy, as is the case most of the times, you make a great play and then it's fouled up with an unforced error, you know, a missed lob.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you know what it is? I just feel like this partnership is willing to ride the wave. Like they're gonna ride the wave, playing quick like this, and even that 3-set match they had in the round of 16, they're just unfazed. I mean, because they know at the end of the day, percentage-wise, if they play the way they want to, they're gonna be successful. And then I'll tell you something else, Mike. They gotta, Theiler and Casquero, they've gotta stop hitting hard balls into the wires against these guys, because I've rarely seen a team like Leon and Volclair turn those hard wires into offense the way they do.
I mean, Volclair is impressive with his forehand screen drive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that thing is hammered coming out of that back screen.
Well, the other thing too is we talk about tempo and pace. I mean, these guys, Volclair and Leon, I mean, they don't even take 2 seconds in between points.
Yeah.
They're just ready to go. Like there, you didn't know if he was going to lob or drive that. It looks the same, right?
And he flattened it out.
Same with...
Good lob.
That's the ball I'm talking about. That's the spin I'm talking about with Volclair. You hit it up high to him. He moves his grip over to Continental, and he puts probably beyond Continental and puts so much spin on the ball. You see how heavy that ball was when it hit his paddle?
Yeah.
It's like a weight.
Boy, oh boy. Triple set point here.
That serve was about 100 miles an hour.
Game, Leon Volclair, they win the first set, 16-2.
We'll be right back in just a moment after these messages right here on the APTA YouTube channel with live streaming. Brought to you by ProFlight and match statistics provided by Court Director.
At Corient, wealth management begins and ends with you. We believe the more personal the solution, the more powerful the result. We treat your goals as our own. We never lose focus on the life you want to build. And our experienced advisors design custom-built strategies to help you get there. It's time for a wealth management experience as sophisticated as you are. It's time for Corient.
Welcome back to the APTA Tour. I'm Mike Raleigh alongside Guy Moore, the Huntington Country Club, with this semifinal match between Casquero and Theiler versus Leon and Volclair. Wait, statistics from Volclair, from Court Director, what do you think here, Coach?
I don't know, Mike. I mean, well, I do know what I know. And what I know is teams that are going to play against Leon and Volclair in the last couple of matches better slow it down, because I have rarely seen teams able to play this quick and compete with a team like this. Now, are they playing a Regalado Salazar, Nunez Powers? No, but that doesn't matter. I mean, would Volclair and Leon play like this? I think they would, and I think they would match up as well with anyone. But the fact of the matter is, you got to slow it down. Their last match, Mike, was 33 minutes. This one's headed towards the same. You know, when you have hardcore data like that, the fact is, you got to lob the ball more and keep the points longer. Because yeah, exactly. 23 minutes, right?
So if you're just joining the stream, we've got on your top of your screen on the right-hand side with the white hat, Louis Volclair and his partner Leon serving. Returning here, we've got Theiler returning on the ad side, Casquero on the deuce.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Mike?
Well, it's easier said than done, but I think that, you know, Casquero and Theiler, in order to kind of get into this match, they need a couple of things. Length of point, they need to stay in the points longer, and they need a bit of a backslide or a backstep from Leon and Volclair. Otherwise, they're going to be, you know, they're going to need some help to get into this second set. But I love to see them slowing this down, being a little choosier on the balls that they do choose to hit. And I like the off-speed balls and not just bringing out the hammer when they drive.
Well, and the other thing too is, can they drive the ball when Leon and Volclair are just standing there ready to volley? Because I actually think Volclair and Leon's volleys are hurting them worse than anything else, because they're making them scramble. Like, I wouldn't even mind seeing a lob off the return, just to say, hey, let's slow it down.
That was a good drive there.
Yeah, by
Casquero.
Casquero. Yeah. I mean, they both got hammers, and they got to kind of almost fight against what's gotten them there.
Right.
Well, how about this? You got to think to yourself, hey, what are the weapons? Is it Volclair and Leon's overheads that are hurting them, or is it their volleys? I don't know. I actually think it's their volleys, because they're driving too much.
You know, in the, I think that you know, the structure of the points, even though to your point that you just made, where, you know, for Theiler and Casquero, they may be saying to themselves, well, this is our game. But again, their game didn't work in the first set. So we got to make a change in the plan.
Agreed.
And I think where Leon and Volclair are doing a really good job, they're not allowing them to feel comfortable in the backcourt. You know, whether it's drop shots or heavy rollers, there's very little comfort for Casquero and Theiler in the backcourt. And that means Leon and Volclair are doing their job.
And I'll tell you what, I haven't seen from Leon until this tournament too, and his partner he's played a few matches with, Julio, earlier in the season, hits one of the best waterfalls in the game. But Leon is hitting a bunch of great waterfalls. I mean, not that they're not going to come back, but it's just pressure. Like this one.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's just pressure.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, it keeps your back against the screen. I mean, you know what, Mikey? I'm going to rename like this tactic from Volclair and Leon. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's called Mach 5. Let's play Mach 5 speed. Here we go. Ramp it up.
But I love this pace that Casquero and Theiler are playing with now.
For
you know,
sure. It's perfect. So good. That is such a great shot by Volclair. Holding it, looking, and seeing where he's going to get hurt the least. I tell you what, I love what Casquero and Theiler are doing here. And you know what? It takes a little while to get into the match when someone's playing that quick if you're not used to seeing it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're on your heels for a while and you almost reset. As much as we don't want to say to our teams and players, make adjustments earlier, but you know what? The first set was over so quick, it was hard to do that, right?
Yeah, I'm really loving this. Need a steady diet of this in this second set.
This might be the longest point of the tournament. What? 200 balls long.
And counting.
But I tell you what is just as impressive as Casquero and Theiler playing a point like this. Volclair and Leon having the ability to slow it down and fight. You agree?
Yeah, well, they're doing a great job of answering kind of and being able to play at a slightly slower speed than they want to, and that's all dictated by the backcourt team. The guy, I have to say, I'm really impressed. If you look at the range of the roller overhead, how deep in the court they can hit the roller.
Oh, yeah. You talking about Volclair and Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know why that is too, Mike? I mean, they just let the ball drop so low, and it's just easy to push it forward with all the spin. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. 300 balls. Drop
Wow,
shot
that was a
wins.
great point.
All right, momentum point here. No ad
Truly
point.
is. Truly is.
Smart to lob that.
In my opinion, more important here for Theiler and Casquero.
Game, Leon Volclair. They lead 1 game to love the second set. Leon Volclair won the first set.
So you know what's so kind of interesting about this too, Mike, is you do have this brand new partnership of Leon and Volclair. I mean, it's not that easy to play a 300 ball point in a new partnership, is it?
No.
I haven't ever played a 300 ball point with you.
No, we haven't.
No, we
Closest
haven't.
we've gotten to that is watching it here and talking about it.
I know. You would still love me as much as you do if we played a 300
yeah.
ball point, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd probably dump it in the bottom of the net.
Okay.
You wouldn't speak to me.
I would always talk to you, Mikey. All right, so this is where things can go north or south. I mean, they played a hard-fought game. I like the tempo from Casquero and Theiler. They got to play another game just like that, right here. You agree?
I do. I like how it seemed to me there. That point was a little bit slower in the sense that they weren't hitting, huge rollers hard into the back screen. I mean, I think Volclair's drive off the screen,
I tell you,
has been one thing that's got to stop.
I tell you what, after, again, calling this match with you in the last match, Louis Volclair has one of the best screen drives in the game right now. And here's why. Because you don't know if he's going to lob or drive it. He holds it so well, and if he does drive it, I mentioned it before, it's got so much spin on it that it's just hard to volley it. I mean, that is a hammer, isn't it?
Yeah, and I would also say if Casquero's going to continue to hit the that big heavy serve into the back screen, I mean he's doing a decent job of handling the first volley, but maybe stay back or change the serve up.
Well, I just think you want to eliminate what these guys are doing well, just stay back. I mean, because I think the game we saw before, this long game, previous game was all based on the fact that here we go, 1-1, but I mean, they stay back, they eliminate all the drives from Leon and Volclair. Right, let's just watch this game and just see how well they defend, and if they lob well, they're in good shape. That's a great lob. And the height is so good. Look how high those lobs are. Nothing you can do about that.
I mean, he hit that from the service line, guy. From the service line into the neck.
He's 100% aiming for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good look, though. Like that look.
You got it.
Look at that forehand volley, Mike.
Yeah, he made that look pedestrian.
I tell you what, Volclair and Leon do as well. I mean, and I think we take a lot of this from the pickleball world. How about all the misdirection? Like looking one way and hitting it another way. Right?
Yeah.
I have a question, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Who do you think the best players in the country from a transitional standpoint are on the men's tour? And then we'll talk about the ladies as well. I mean, who do you think transitions as well as anyone out there? Meaning can move back and cover and go back to neutral and do all those things in the game that we're watching right now. I mean, because this is as quick as it gets.
I would say Nunez. I think McNerney on the reverse, when McNerney's transitioning forward, he's extremely dangerous. And Nunez.
No, it's an interesting conversation, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying my question was a good question?
Great question. Who would you say on the men's side?
Well, right now in this tournament, I would say. The reason I'm asking, all kidding aside, is because I think Leon and Volclair are transitioning as well as anyone I've ever seen in the past couple years. Yes, Nunez. Yes, Powers. Yes, McNerney. Yes, Morgan.
Is that a cooler with water? No, right?
I think there is water in there, yeah.
But, I mean, Regalado, Salazar, the same. I just think to play at the top level, when you think about the women's tour, you think about the men's tour, you think about the top 10 teams. Is there separation from the top 3 or 4 on the men's and women's side? Is there?
Absolutely.
I couldn't agree more. And if you could define why, well, I think transition is a huge part of it because those teams play fast. I mean, think about if you're playing against Zabori and Hanisch. Think about if you're playing against Nunez Powers. Think about if you're playing against Leon and Volclair. I mean, you better be ready to move and better be able to cover because the ball's going to come through you. And you have to go back to neutral. So,
yeah,
I don't know. It's just kind of a cool conversation. Do you agree?
Well, I do, and I also think their willingness to transition. You know, they don't hesitate, And I think the transition game is one of the biggest changes in the last 5, 6 seasons. You know, their willingness to transition and how well they do it. Great spot there from Volclair.
And that's where I just say, these guys give up the net. If you're going to lose from the baseline. And you know what? We said it early in this set. I mean, in this set, still young, but look at Volclair. He's 2 feet from the net. I mean, how are you going to make that volley over the highest part of the net to his left? I mean, you're not.
And avoid him, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do
maybe
that, go right at him.
Wow.
That's what I mean. Give the net up. So let's see here if this game's a little bit longer. They're on the baseline, obviously. If they choose to lob, if they keep driving, it's going to be just as quick as it was. But if they lob the ball, these points are going to be much longer. Because trust me, Casquero and Theiler are great at playing the screens.
Yeah, you know, if you think about it, we haven't had, I think number 1 missed lob wide from Casquero or Theiler, and
like there, I wouldn't even take the net. They lobbed over their head. I would not even take the net. I mean, you see how quick it changed?
Or at a minimum, let that ball go through, right?
Just give the net up and be disciplined about it and just say, hey, we're not winning points at the net. You see there? I mean, let the point go on 300 or 400 balls. Prove to them that you're going to be out there. And you know what, too, Mike? At the end of the day, taking 0 against or away from Casquero, Theiler, I mean, Leon and Volclair are playing about as well as you can play. True?
Yeah. I mean, how many unforced errors have they made?
No, in the last two matches, very little. And that's what I mean. You can't hit a better drive than he just hit. I mean, Leon volleyed that from the court. You heard his paddle hit the court.
Yeah.
And you know what, Mike? I'm going to say this too. That again, something we haven't talked about enough in the game from both the women's and men's side. The forehand volleys, as much as we don't teach them at this highest level, it becomes so much better. How many forehand volleys do you see these guys miss?
Yeah.
I mean, Evan, from court director, can we get break games won? Can we get all those stats too? I mean, Volclair with that ball off the screen is, I don't know. What?
I mean, would you say that's one of the top drives, screen drives on the men's tour?
I mean, it takes me back to almost like Stulak, Stulak's backhand. You know what I mean? And when I say Stulak, I'm talking about Michael Stulak. I mean, and not only that, like a Mike Cochran drive off the screen, right?
Yeah.
Those are players that you just can't hit the ball hard into the screen. If you do, you just don't know what's going to happen next.
But what makes it so difficult, you know, to say, well, the strategy is don't hit it hard to his forehand screen drive. You can't lay it into his forehand off the deck either.
these guys just have their backs against the screen. Look at this. And really?
That's not fair. That is not fair. Golly, it's like the ball is, they're playing in slow motion. The ball's coming at them in slow motion.
Well, I'm completely impressed. Well, two things. Again, taking 0 away from Casquero and Theiler, but Leon and Volclair are playing flawless. I mean, they're just, I don't.
Oh, you jinxed him.
Yeah, but he wanted to do that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis, you did that. You didn't do that for me, did you? He'll watch this back on the stream. Mikey, do you teach half volleys from the service line?
Wow, what a great overhead.
Hey, and hey, maybe Casquero, Theiler go, you know what? Slow's not working. Let's just try to play faster than them and see what happens. I don't know. I mean, even down 40-15, obviously up 6-2, 4-1, they're not going away. They're just going to keep doing what they do. So Mike too, like Leon right there is 100% looking for his forehand. If the ball went to his backhand, not so sure he would have driven it. I mean,
boy, oh boy.
They lead 5-1, second set.
Would you say, hey, Mike, would you say Mach 5?
They're playing at Mach something. They are, I mean, they're supersonic right now. And I mean, oh, very impressive.
Hold on, you're going to try to trump my Mach 5 with supersonic?
It could be different levels of Mach. Anything above sound, the speed of sound.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I will say they have not gone away from what they do well, nor should they.
But that is up to the opponent to try to force them out of what they're doing well, right? I mean, wouldn't you agree with that? And
for sure.
If you don't have an answer, you're not able to kind of execute that answer. That's it. Oh. That was tattooed.
Well, I would say too, I mean, Casquero and Theiler look back on this, they'll see that first game of the second set where they slowed it down. You know, it's just the tempo that Volclair and Leon don't want to play at. I mean, but it's tough when someone's playing this well. That ball had some serious action on it from Volclair, didn't it?
That moved like 7 feet from our right to our left.
And that's a versatility too, because these guys can hit rollers and cutters, and it just keeps you on your heels.
And I'll say it again, I really find it amazing. All 4 players actually have been hitting that roller from, you know, with a foot behind the service line.
Just like that, right?
Yeah, it's just,
I mean,
it's a different kind of pressure.
here we are, match point.
Boy.
Game, set, match. Leon Volclair, 2-6-1.
Thank you.
Well, Guy, that was, I mean, the wave continues. You look at that,
All right,
total
so-
match is 49 minutes, 50
Yeah,
minutes.
51 minutes. Yeah, 51 minutes. 23-minute first set, 26 minutes second set. I mean, I tell you what, it would seem simple with Volclair and Leon. If you want to compete with them, you better slow it down. I haven't seen a team recently that could play as quick as them and compete. And if you're going to play fast with them, you better be better at having that type of tactic. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
wow.
congratulations to them, and good tournament for Casquero, Theiler. Mike, it's been fun calling that with you.
Yeah, and we'll have the finals, 9 a.m. Eastern time, right here on the APTA's YouTube channel. And that's a wrap for us. Kai, thank you.
Thank you, Mikey. Have a good night, everybody.
What side you want to? This side.
We're all tied up, and this first set is dead even.
Unbelievable combination.
Wow.
Beautifully done.
What a great spot.